Hello, governors. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a tour of my Six Flags Talledega Park in year 43. And let's go ahead and just get a look at an outer view here. Turn the camera around a bunch of times. So I don't know if you can see my mouse. We got the entrance down here and a shit ton of stuff here. We got the lake, big old lake in the center. That's a homage to Diamond Heights. Apologies, Diamond Heights from Rollercoaster Tycoon 1. I love the Diamond Heights map. It's probably one of my favorites. But yeah, let's go ahead and zoom in here. Now there is day and night on this game, and I don't know if it'll work recording the way I am right now. I'll try to record it if I can, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm on year 43. I have made a pretty good profit for the past few years. My cash value is at 289,000. I can't even tell you the last time I've had a loan. I have no idea the last time I've had a loan. But I did have a few years there where I made negative profit. I lost about 100 grand. I was up at like 370, but I'm finally boosting back. I've gotten really good with marketing. Introduced a new CEO myself. Just had to think outside the box. See here, we got the cashless loan. Park value. It goes down and up. It's gone down the past year or two. I'm not sure why, but either way, we're making money. So we're gonna advertise the Haunted Mansion because it's September right now. I'm just taking care of this before I give you guys a tour. We'll do 2 weeks with the park. Free food and drink, man. Free food and drink. That's the way to go. That's how it brings a lot of people in, you know. Because I'm a pay-for park. You have to pay to get into my park. All the rides are free, except for on-ride photos. 72 bucks. I change that. I go from 72 to 70 every now and then. Park rating goes up and down. But we have consistently high attendance. I think that's our max attendance that we can have, 8,718. So any more than that, we got best roller coasters, best in custom design. We get tons and tons of compliments all the time. So I'm just gonna do this for the sake of showing you how my park looks. Obviously, I have tons and tons of staff. We got tons of handymen, tons of mechanics. No security guards right now because as long as you keep the park clean and tidy, vandalism is pretty much non-existent. Clean, tidy, and keep the guests happy. So let's go ahead and go into it. You come into the entrance here. Got your ATM, your information kiosk. This one's it's fairly popular. It makes pretty good profit. I sell umbrellas for 20 bucks because I'm a cheap ass. I also sell park maps for $1.10. People pay. I mean, you can see it that they usually pay. Now I don't know if it's because I have this screen gel or what that is. Maybe, yeah. Show guest purchase as animation. I don't know if that works in OpenGL. The way I'm having to film it right now is a different rendering engine, so it might not work, but you can hear all the cash signs. So we'll get the information kiosk, ATM, bathroom. I also charge 20 cents for bathrooms because they ain't gonna fucking pay for themselves. Another ATM, which is kind of pointless. I don't even know why I have that. In fact, I'm just gonna leave that right now. That's a waste of time. Shops, another bathroom. Don't know why I have another bathroom there. I have another ATM. Why do I have so many damn ATMs? It's pissing me off. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that too. I'll put a tree there or something. I have no idea why I have so many ATMs. It's a nice tree. We'll put a nice tree right there. There you go. Anyway, so we'll head up left here. We got the NASA rings. It's a fairly popular ride, 80%. We got the Goliath carts. Also a very popular ride, about 76. Good old-fashioned bumper cars. Not very popular, but this is kind of more of the chill area, you know. What I would call the family area. It's right at the front of the park. You got your Enterprise. You got your Super Slide down here. You got your Barley Circus. Stuff like that. We'll come back this way. But come up here, you get the NASA rings. Like I said, you get the Talledega Express. This park is called Six Flags Talledega. A lot of people ride this. It's a very popular ride. It has tons and tons of people on it. Cost me a shit ton of money, but whatever. I have 4 stations, different sections of the park. Goliath carts, as I said, very popular. Jurassic Golf, also very popular. The queue for it is insane. 31 minutes to go golf. Like, give me a break. But whatever, people use it, you know. What we got here? Another cash machine. Why do so many people? Why have so many cash machines? And then, you know, on the left side here we got Impulsive. It's a LIM launch one, in the classic boomerang type fashion. Apologize, I've been sick the past few days. Got another restroom there. Got 2 roller coasters here. Maximus 2000. It's a fairly popular ride. So you can see it was built 6 years ago. I'm on year 43 right now, but I actually, this is probably one of my earliest rides. I refurbish the rides every 10 years or so, but it was a fairly popular ride. It's one of the first ones we had, one of the first themed ones. Then we got Nitro Dragon, which is also one of the first ones we had. It's a little more popular. I don't know if it's because the excitement rating is more or not. Yeah, see, Maximus has a very high rating compared to Nitro Dragon, but they're both pretty good. So we'll keep going up here. This is Dream Chariot. So this is one of the most queued rides that I have. I'm not exactly sure why. It's got 6.14, so that's a pretty good sweet spot. A lot of people will ride it, and it's not going to be like too big of a thing. Does this guy really just? Yeah, no, dude. Just you don't even need. Apologize for that. Had a mechanic there just on one ride. He was a waste of time. But yeah, it's a fairly basic ride. Just little bobsled type cars, toboggan cars, and they just take you around. There's a lot of stop tracks. This is not one of those pre-designed one, but I did overhaul this whole queue line recently. I put some more mascots in there. I also at the let's see if we can see here. Yeah, I also put a bathroom and some amenities here, just so when you come off the ride, you're not so angry anymore. A lot of people wait in line. I'm gonna take a look here. Like, he's hungry. He needs to go to the bathroom. He probably hates being in line still, so I try to curtail that. I thought about making that queue shorter, but I mean, all these people out here really want to go on it, you know, so they're just going back and forth until they get on. It's a really popular ride. Again, not exactly sure why. We'll circle back around here, but I want to go back to the top, or to the entrance, I mean. Kind of check out some more of this stuff. We got mini copters here. It's a fairly popular ride as well. About 50%. I thought about replacing it with something. I used to have monster cars that went around the front, but I replaced it with these mini copters just because it's more family friendly, and the monster car ride is just taking up a lot of space. Got the power tower here. Alright, excuse me, this is the power tower. And then this is the free fall. This one takes you up, drops you. This one is an accelerated boost. You got your observation tower here. It's a basic ride. It's fairly popular if I remember. Nah, it's about 40%. That could probably go on the chopping block sometime. Excuse me. We got the water boards here, which is pretty good, pretty popular. It's a basic, you know, water coaster type thing. Takes you down. It's right next to River Rapids, which is also very popular. One of our more popular water attractions. And then, just turn this around here. I went too many times, I think. So then, we got Lunar Launcher here, one of our first coasters. We actually redesigned the queue here about, I don't know, sometime last year. Made it shorter. Used to zigzag around. Turn it off. Used to zigzag around a lot. Excuse me for a little while. I do some more advertising. It's October, so we're gonna do do Jurassic Golf for a few weeks. Also, we're gonna do coffees. Where the hell's coffee at? There we go. Put in half price entry. That's a fairly popular ride. It's accelerated launch up there and it zigzags around. It's pretty insane. Go here. We got a top spin. It's one of your basic top spins. I didn't name anything different really. And that's it, mostly for kind of the like entrance type area. I have started building a back part of other like family friendly type rides, so I'm really hoping to expand on that. I don't know if you noticed here, but this car actually comes off the track when it goes up. That's actually off the track a little bit and comes back down and really adds to the excitement as much as you can. We got circulator here. I built this one a couple of years ago. No, this is accurate. 6 years ago, yeah. This goes around about 4 times. It's a really cool design. I really like that a lot. And that was very popular for a while. So we got our lake here, our tribute Diamond Lake. Tribute to Diamond Heights, like I was saying before. Double Drop, very popular, one of our most popular water rides. And then we got our newest ride this year, just opened up, Raceosaurus. I designed this of mine with a very specific thing. Let's see if I can show you what the cars look like. I guess I'll just go back to car 1, you just watch it as I'm kind of telling you what's going on here. So if you look through the ride here, I designed the queues to be about the same length. Come right out here. We rebuilt a bridge here to kind of flow traffic, you know, so if you want to ride this ride, you can. But if not, you just kind of keep circling back around here. And people are just buying stuff nonstop. It's like, oh, you gotta wait, get some popcorn, get a soda, why don't you go to the bathroom, you know, get an ice cream. Well, why don't you buy an umbrella for like $30? Whatever the hell the profit is, yeah. And I think this is going to be the future of my parks. Really just building up like these queues designed to keep funneling traffic around so that people keep coming, keep using it, kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'm keeping this up. I don't usually hit that stuff, but I want it to look nice in this video. And then yeah, they can just come back out and keep riding it if they want. But yeah, Raceosaurus, super popular. I knew it would be. It's a 6.95, so that's not too high, but that's high enough for you know, families to come and enjoy it. So yeah, we also have water boats on a track underneath that kind of go around. It's kind of hard to see. You can see it kind of like right there. Yeah, there's a track underneath. They used to have rowboats, but they would take forever to come back, and they kind of just out, you know, left that above. So we're coming to Black. I think this is Black Panther. Looks like it's closed right now. I don't know if there's a mechanic getting to it. Oh yeah, he's in the underground path. He's booking it. He's running. There you can see our Six Flags Talledega Express pulling into the station. A lot of people like that, like to take that. I think that just goes back underground pretty much right away. I'll wait for this mechanic to get to Black Panther and I'll show you it. He is, man, he was quick. He got there like instantly. He got that fixed like super fast. But anyway, take this underground view off. So yeah, this is just kind of a basic coaster. It's a compact one. I also think it's there's nothing really special about it. It's just a compact steel coaster. I really like it a lot. It's pretty popular, 100% popular. I think I've advertised it a lot.
Dizzy Mouse. Yeah, don't. I mean, it's got 100%. I think I advertised it a lot lately too. It was not doing well. Let's see, we're in March. And we'll actually we'll advertise Castle Carts. It's March. Candy apples. It's a basic mouse, right? I'm not like a huge fan of it, but I think this theming does pretty well. Right next to it, kind of hard to see, is Lava Launch. Yeah, this is a boomerang type coaster. It goes back around. I think it only has. Yeah, I mean it only has one time to go through. This actually is the only ride in the park's history that crashed. It crashed one time, and I don't remember why. It was nothing that I did. I mean, the theming, everything was on positive. You know, anytime I open a new ride like that, I test it for a while, for like a month or two, just non-stop testing, and then I open it and advertise it heavily. But yeah, I don't know. It crashed one time, and I almost thought about deleting it, but I don't know. That's the only accident I've ever had. Let's move over here. I think I did Dream Mouse. There's actually a ride. You can't really see it, but I have water boards underneath. I'm not exactly sure why, because I have this ride, which is water boards as well. So I think I must have forgot. I don't know. I need to get rid of that because this water board ride is probably, well, that's actually more popular than this one. They're both like super popular. What is it? Is it the same ride? Oh, it is the same ride. Wait, what? Oh, it's the same. It's the same ride. Huh, that always confused me. Anyway, okay, so yeah, we got Goliath here. This is a Six Flags staple. Man, this ride, it doesn't look very popular now because, you know, this queue is super short. I've actually had to expand this queue a bunch of times, but this is a very popular ride. I mean, it's huge. So we have kind of this like pinkish, orangish ride here. That's Nitro. But this orange ride here, this Goliath, that's a very popular ride. This is our newest section back here, if I recall right. I haven't done much with it, but built another small lake back here, put some fountains in. Neptune's not. It's, man, it's broken down, but it's a very compact ride, kind of like Black Panther. Man, it is a really, really awesome ride, and I built it probably, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago technically, and it's not as popular anymore, but I'm gonna start advertising it probably like in July, August years, because it used to be very, very popular. This line used to be full all the time, but this section of the park I really need to kind of add some more stuff to, because it's not very popular right now, and it's kind of all the way, you know, you come to the entrance here, it's all the way back in this corner, and we still have like all of this to cover anyway. So I'm gonna redo it a lot. I used to have shops and stuff lined up here, but I need to really centralize it and do some work on it. Then we got Raving Rockets here. It's a pretty basic ride. It's really popular, but I don't care for it much. I kind of just built it as a companion piece to Neptune's Knot, which I consider the ticket, but not as popular anymore. I might have to close it down and add some new theming or redo some stuff on it. I'm not sure, but see through rides here. Oh no, I guess we'll have to see through scenery. There's a small food court here. I've taken a lot of shops out over the years, but it's still fairly popular. Got Dizzy Mouse, yeah. So this is really the back section of our park here. I'm planning to expand. I mean, I have all of this here that I can expand and build I don't know, a couple coasters, a couple big coasters, whatever I want to do. Here's Great White Whale. It's other than Nighthawk, which is our flagship e-ticket wooden coaster. This is the second wooden coaster, traditional coaster in the park. This is not one I designed myself. This is one that somebody else designed. It's notable for having this loop here, and it's pretty cool. It's really popular as well, but I built it. Is that accurate? About 6 years ago? Yeah, it's pretty accurate. But it's a pretty good ride. Pretty good ride. We got the Six Flags Talledega Express there, and got this magic carpet. This is the section I was telling you about where I'm starting to add on. I'm probably gonna put some. Well, we got this flying saucers, which is basically just bumper boat type bumper cars. Magic carpet, which is a variation of the top spin, and then Haunted Mansion I built here, kind of up in these cliff type areas a few years ago, about 2 years ago. I advertised it pretty heavily. It's fairly popular. It's higher than I projected. I was projecting like 40%. So, and we got Viper here, which is more popular, also higher projected ratings than I thought it would get. It gets a lot of customers per hour, and it's got on-ride photos. It's not making very much profit in regards to that, which is kind of disappointing. I think I'll honestly probably replace it with something once I revamp this whole back tail of the park. But for now, it's fine. It's April. I'm trying to think. April, yeah. April tentacles, people. Yeah, we'll have time for 2 weeks. Okay, anyways, so why did I not? Hang on, I'm sorry. I gotta keep doing this. Why did I not make much money? Oh, it was October. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, so moving on. So here's that pink Orangers one Nitro. Built this 6 years ago. That's accurate, because that's the last time I did refurbished all my rides. This is a big e-ticket as well. It's pretty popular. The queue's not as full as it used to be, and that's totally fine. I haven't advertised it in a while, but it's a very popular ride. It's the longest ride in the park as well. It kind of just goes up and down and up and down. Doesn't really do as much, but you also got the on-ride photo section there. Kind of captures you before you go, but it's a very, very popular ride. 92%. Now here's what I would consider the most popular ride in the park ever. Velociraptor. It's immensely popular. I actually only just recently refurbished all the rides, shortened the queue. But even then, it's full. It's a full queue. And the queue's only 6 minutes. It used to go like all over the place. It was huge. There also used to be a big haunted mansion underneath. But I shortened the queue to shorten the queue time. It's easily the #1 e-ticket. I didn't expect it to be when I built it, when I designed it, but good lord, is it immensely popular. It's huge. Yeah, this is where our haunted mansion used to be before I built the one in the back here. Yeah, before I built it there. This is just our second carts here, castle carts. A lot of people like go-karts. I knew that Goliath carts was always super busy. So I was like, we need to get another one in here. This is themed really well. I like this a lot. We got some more shops here. Just a bunch of different types of shops. And then our final Talledega Express before it goes back to the entrance. It's a very popular ride. Now this is Nighthawk, the wooden coaster I built. Not sure how many trains it has. 5 trains? That's pretty impressive actually. 100% popularity. It's our flagship wooden coasters. E-ticket of the park. It's a pretty awesome coaster. I had to install some block brakes on different sections just to make sure trains would go. I was having issues with that, but that doesn't seem to matter to a lot of people. They still ride the hell out of it. Whatever. Right here we got Gray and Midnight. These are dueling coasters. Built these as well long time ago. They're very old rides. People love them. It was a lot of fun building these. I like the boomerang type. I don't know how many circuits does it go. 2 circuits. I mean, that's pretty cool. I could probably up it to 3, honestly. And I'm sure what the excitement is right now. I mean, they're pretty exciting as it is. 7.08, 7.11. Yeah. Looks like Grey Knight's gonna win. Drive by. Now, this was built over a food court I used to have here. I mean, you can't see the. There's a bunch of shops and stuff down here. I kind of am phasing that out, the food court thing. I think I'm just gonna build it around heavy traffic areas, all the food and stuff. Then I built this coaster over it because I thought it'd be cool to have this coaster over it, but it was like not popular at all for a very long time. And then I started advertising it heavily, refurbished. I put it on my photo section, and it does really well for me, very well. In fact, I'm gonna advertise it. Oops, I'm gonna advertise it right now, even. Yeah, it's a very good ride. Very compact, like a lot of my coasters are. And then we get my favorite ride ever, and this is actually new. What, 6 years ago? Yeah, I built this about 6 years ago now. This is a 420 Blaze It experience. I had a blue coaster here called Gatekeeper since I started playing the game, and it was always very popular. This is 100% popularity. But I thought I'd rebuild it, make something new. And this is actually based off of the Hulk coaster. It's accelerated launch. So kind of go slow over that. The Hulk coaster being the one at Universal Studios. We got block brakes before you get launched again. Kind of slowly go around this. Now originally I had it where these trains were going back to back, so a train would come up this before it got to here, but that was going to be problematic for the station to load and unload so quickly. Then you're back. It's a very exciting ride. People love that ride. I love that ride too. I think eventually, about 5-10 years, I'll put some covering for this, so you come out of it like as a tunnel kind of thing. I think that'd be cool. We got another haunted mansion here, the Cheaper House. It's fairly popular. Top speed dragster, also very popular. Huge line all the time. I don't even have to advertise for that damn thing. Got Summer Wars. That's a anime movie I like a lot. Everybody loves watching that. And we were over, like, we were clear over here. Somebody got off Talledega Express and was heading to Summer Wars. I don't know what the hell he was doing, you know. But some more shops. SS Interceptor. It's just a regular pirate ship type thing. Rattlesnake here. Also another ride I had to advertise heavily to kind of get people to start riding it again. Excuse me. It's a compact steel coaster as well. It's nothing special really. Yeah, top thrill dragster or top speed dragster comes out under Summer Wars, comes up here and goes back. People like that a lot. And this is the entry coaster I built a few years ago. It's also really popular. You know, a lot of people love riding it. I think the theming's pretty great. Took a while to build all that. There's probably stuff I missed, but that's pretty much it. I mean, this is pretty long. This has probably been like 15-20 minute video of my park. Most of these rides I built up over the year. There's only been 2 that I can think of that I got rid of. Gatekeeper I refurbished. I mean, Gatekeeper looked nothing like this. It actually came up and came all the way, like, this is why this land is raised. It came up really high, came down and looped and stuff. Now it's totally different looking, you know. And then I took out a water ride nobody was riding and put in this Raceosaurus here that everybody loves to ride. It's a new e-ticket. It's happening. It's happening. May candy apples. May fries. Hell yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's you know, and I still have this lake, this mountain here. I want to put in a mine train. Eventually, I think for the 50th year, 45th year, I'm gonna put in a custom mine coaster there. I need to put a new water ride in. I think I'll put a water ride here. Looks like I got room for queue there. I'll put a new water ride in there. And, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the back of this park. I have tons of room. I also have like room here. I put in like a mirror house type thing. I think it's called like a crazy house, something like that. What's it called? Crooked house. Yeah, I might put a crooked house in there. A carousel. Like I got like a Ferris wheel. I have all these things that I could put in up there. Can't believe I don't have a carousel. It's kind of weird. But and then maybe I'll put the water rides back here. Maybe I'll expand the lake and put another one there. But also I have a bunch of room, kind of like around in here. I'd take out some of these water rides, but I don't know. That's it. That's the Six Flags Talledega. Peace.